Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another Slimming World update. So this is week 2 of Slimming World and I just thought I would let you know how I've got on this week. So my weigh-in days are Wednesdays and I swapped from a Saturday for a few reasons. Saturday I felt like we're just really rushed because we have Sophia's gymnastics on a Saturday morning as well, so I feel like I was trying to squeeze too much in. And also, I know this is really bad and I know you shouldn't think like this, but I also feel like there were a few occasions where if I was going out or something was happening, it normally would be on a Friday evening, and for that reason obviously would put me in a bit of a predicament for a Saturday morning. Number one, if I go out and drink, obviously I need to be aware that I'm up early on a Saturday morning, I'm not able to drive, then I'm then shifting the responsibility onto somebody else to take me, and it was just getting too much. So when I decided to rejoin, I thought I would try a Wednesday class just to see how I get on, and to be honest I haven't noticed much of a difference other than like, oh thank goodness, on a Saturday morning I don't have to get up at like 6 o'clock to go to class at 7, so it is a bit of a relief. So yeah, it's not too bad. At the moment I haven't seen anything that's making me want to go back to Saturday class, but yeah, anyway, let's get on with the video. So this week hasn't been too bad. I probably haven't been drinking as much water as I should have, and I also haven't been eating enough speeds that I should have. Like, I normally would have like your normal meal and then obviously like your 1/3 of fruit or veg, and I haven't really been doing that only because I haven't been feeling the greatest, and I think you get to a stage sometimes where you just don't want fruit and veg, and I feel like, you know, I'd be eating fruit during the day and then by the time it came to dinner I just didn't want any more vegetables or fruit. Like, I just didn't, so I just wouldn't have them. And I feel like you get to that stage where you don't want to force yourself to have something because you also don't want to make yourself sick of it. So I just made the decision on behalf of myself, obviously because I'm the one who's doing it, but yeah, I just decided, you know what, if I don't want to have veg, I'm just not going to have veg, end of story. So I didn't. I know, I sinned. So this week's results were I lost £2, so that takes me up to a total of £6.5 in 2 weeks. And how was I feeling? I was obviously happy that it was a loss, but I suppose another part of me felt like it should be more. Like, I'd made sure that I was on plan, and you know, I was making sure that I wasn't going over my sin allowance and all that kind of stuff. I hadn't had any cheats or anything. There was nothing like that. I just know myself that I hadn't been drinking as much water, and I also hadn't been eating enough fruit and veg. Again, like I said to one of my friends, is that I feel like even if you're losing like £2 a week without eating that 1/3 of fruit and veg with every single meal, I think that's alright. Like, I wouldn't punish myself for not eating it. And yeah, I am happy that I lost. I was hoping that I would have hit the 2.5 point so that it would have taken me to my half a stone, but I never, and that's absolutely fine. You know, whatever. So what have I planned next week? I stayed for like the image therapy side of things, and I did make a choice to myself, and I thought, if I am doing Slimming World 100%, then I need to stay behind in class to make sure that I feel like I've got support, I'm giving support to others, and I'm also maybe getting some advice from other people as well if I'm struggling week to week, or just general stuff like that. So for image therapy, I have said that I would like to lose £2 this week coming, but this is a weekend, it's Sunday evening, and I'd be lying if I said I've been good, because I haven't. I really haven't. And I do understand, like, I'm into week 2, like nearly 3, and I've kind of fallen off the rails as such. But I went out for dinner last night, and I just feel like the one thing that I said from day dot, and I have said all along, is that I am not giving up things that I enjoy, and I'm not giving up my lifestyle. Yes, I want to lose weight. in moderation. But yes, I still want to enjoy my life and enjoy food and, you know, enjoy the social side of being out and stuff like that. I don't want to restrict myself too much, because I feel like that's when it gets to a point where you just get really upset and you just don't enjoy it anymore. So I went to Frankie and Benny's last night and I had a starter and I had a main meal, and none of the two were good choices. And yeah, I just feel like it is what it is. I went out for a meal, it doesn't happen very often, and you know, I just need to sacrifice for that, knowing that I've done that, and expect the results on Wednesday. And then I thought, well, that's fine, you know, went out for dinner, never ate on plan. On Sunday morning we'll just get up and we're like straight back to it and blah blah blah. And yeah, today it just went down the pan again, and I'm like, oh, I do feel kind of guilty, because I'm like, oh, I've done it again. Like, how could I do it like for the second day in a row? But again, I just think, do you know what, I'm just, yeah, I planned on getting up today and, you know, getting straight back in plan and everything like that, and things just never happened like that. And I think sometimes that's what you need to understand in life, is that you may plan something, but it doesn't always go that way. It doesn't always go to plan. And I'm just gonna close this chapter of this weekend. I mean, these 2 pages of this weekend have been terrible, but I'm just gonna close that chapter and put the book down and move on, and that's all I can do. The only thing now I can do is improve on what I'm doing. I am going to try and fit some exercise in this week just to like push myself more, and I'm also going to make sure that I am eating a lot of speed, not because I feel like I have to, but also because I want to. I want to fill my body with that goodness and nutrition and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like if I do, then I might get a maintain on Wednesday if I'm very, very lucky. So yeah, I hoped for £2 on Wednesday, but now I would be happy if I maintained. I don't know what will happen, I have no idea. I did feel guilty at the time. Thoughts do still go through my head where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have done this, but at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I am still enjoying life the way that I should be, and you know, for one weekend, for a couple of days, I've maybe not eaten the best food choices, but all I need to do now is close that book, like I said, and move on and make better choices in the next week. Wednesday is my weigh-in results, so I will get my results then, and whatever they may be, whether it's a loss or a gain or a maintain, whatever it is, it's a new week and I just need to focus on that. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It is what it is. I can't take it back or retract it or anything like that. So yeah, I'll just move forward from there. The other thing I would say is that I think what I might do in next week's update, so I think what I'm going to do is try and upload my Slimming World updates on the weekend. So like maybe film them on a Thursday to go up on the Friday, or maybe like the Saturday, Sunday, I'm not too sure yet, but it'll be like over one of those days. I will upload them, but what I'll do from Wednesday is do like a food diary, so show you what I'm eating from Wednesday. So from like one way week to another one, just see what I eat in a week. It is pretty tricky because obviously I go to work, so to try and film when I'm at work is, I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'll try it anyway and I'll get in what I can. If not, I will just pick up the camera and tell you what I've had to eat, or if I can, I will do like a video snippet at the end of the night, or like the night before the next day. Could I make this any more complicated? I don't know. But yeah, what I might do is film the night before of what I plan to eat the next day, and then obviously at dinner times and stuff like that I can show you. But just to give you a rough idea as to what I'm eating, and then obviously we can see from next week's results how well it goes. Fingers crossed it's better than what this week's gonna be. Oh, do you know when you do it and you're just like, oh, I don't care, but at the back of your mind you actually do. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that is this week's Slimming World updates. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned to find out what next week is. Bit nerve-wracking, but yeah. Anyway, I will see you all later. Bye!